Lauren Monroe is a 30-year-old district attorney. She has a very influential family. She's someone that has had to fight her entire life to be taken seriously, and that's something that I really resonated with, is that there's this strong female that's fighting to be heard.
But the movie really begins with the death of her father, and he leaves an addendum in his will to Lauren.
And the movie takes us on this journey of her figuring out what she's going to do with this inheritance.
So he left me to you. That's quite the inheritance.
In this film, the driving force is Lily Collins' character. She has a lot of power and a lot of intensity, and I really enjoyed that.
It was interesting because I literally met Lily the weekend before we started shooting. We fortunately had immediate simpatico. You know, when you work with someone you've never worked with before, you really pray for chemistry. You hope that it's going to work, and it really has.
A lawyer, a banker, and a politician. Quite the family.
Morgan is this gaunt, emaciated, maniacal character who's been locked in a bunker on the family property for 30 years.
And the story is essentially finding out who he is, why he's there, what his motives are. You're never quite sure whether he's telling the truth or whether he is a complete fantasist or a victim or a monster. You just don't know.
And I think this character for Simon, he's gonna blow people away. I'm looking forward to seeing it, just to see how he and Lily work with each other.
And what Simon was able to do in terms of his physicality. I mean, he got down to 6% body fat. We talked about the idea of someone who worked out mercilessly day in, day out, in a sort of manic, like mantra-esque way.
I just got on a very strict regime in terms of what I was eating and training, and tried to drop as much weight as I possibly could. And it was worth it. And I think just, you know, I'm not a method actor, but I did want to look physically appropriate for the role. And that required me to just put a bit of work in, which was fun.
He also created this very gravelly, rusty, metallic voice. The idea that he was a character who was used to spending days, if not weeks, without speaking to or hearing from anyone else.
You want answers? Look me in the eye and ask.
Morgan has been a real challenge for me. I mean, I will often play characters who are quite light-hearted, and Morgan is very dark-hearted. So it's nice to be given the opportunity to do a dramatic role like this, and it really has been an enormous amount of fun.
You are the eldest, and as such, I think you'll understand why it had to be you.
That's quite the inheritance. You give me my life.
This is not my responsibility. I didn't ask for this.
The truth must stay buried.